Hi folks, I'm City Manager Michael Spurgeon and I'm here with Assistant City Manager of Operations Kenny Schwab, Wagoner County Engineer and Planning Director Rachel Cooper, and Wagoner County Commissioner Tim Kelly to share some exciting news about a road widening project in East Broken Arrow that has required a lot of time and work by officials from both the city and our partners at Wagoner County. I'm talking about this roadway, New Orleans Street, also known as 101st between 209th and 215th East Avenues near our events park. As you know, this road is in need of some major repairs and widening to accommodate the increased vehicle traffic in the area. I'm happy to report that we're closest to getting the road widening project underway. What you may not have known is that these 6 blocks are co-owned by the City of Broken Arrow and Wagoner County.
That's right, Michael. Broken Arrow has the westbound lane, while the eastbound lane is the responsibility of the county. Both lanes east of 215th East Avenue are owned and maintained by us in Wagoner County.
Now, let's take a step back and review the history here. Before I started in 2015, the city used leftover funding from a special appropriation from the federal government on a preliminary design to improve both lanes of New Orleans between 209th and 215th. Unfortunately, before the design could be finished though, the money ran out and we had to wait until additional funds were made available through the 2018 General Obligation Bond Package.
In the meantime, Wagoner County has been working on our own roadway improvement project for New Orleans Street from 215th East to Highway 51. So Rachel and her team at the county took over the city's plan and designated it in the second part of our 2-phased improvement project.
Last fall, I asked Kenny to engage with our friends at Wagoner County to work with the consultant to complete the last bit of our design plans from 209th to 215th to see if there was any way that we could get part of this project moved up to the county's timeline, more specifically the first part of Phase 1.
Rachel agreed with our request, and after a couple of months, we had a completed plan. We spent another 2 or 3 months coordinating with private and public utilities before our design was ready to go. At this point, we were ready to advertise the project for bids. But before we could do that, we needed to determine when construction should start.
We don't anticipate construction on our project to begin until sometime in 2023. So if the city was able to have improvements on these 6 blocks begin in 2022, that was fine with the county.
Perfect. In mid-April, we met with officials from Broken Arrow Public Schools, Rosewood Elementary, the PTA, and NSUBA, Scott Fest, and those who have agreements to use Challenger Sports Complex at the events park to discuss the timing of the construction. It was agreed by all parties at that meeting that the best time to begin construction would be mid-September.
So, our timeline to improve New Orleans Street between 209th and 215th looks like this. We have already advertised the project for bid. That process will last until July. We intend to ask the City Council to award the project to the lowest responsible bidder on August 2nd. Construction is expected to begin on September 19th, right after the close of our annual Scott Fest festival, and we expect it to take approximately 150 days to complete. Sometime late February, weather permitting. That's right, there will be plenty of orange cones in the area in just a couple of months.
So what did Wagoner County get in return for the 6 blocks of the eastbound lane of New Orleans Street? This bridge at 161st Street and County Line Road in South Broken Arrow. It is another asset that is half owned by the city and Wagoner County. We own the east side of the bridge while Broken Arrow owns the west side.
Counties have access to bridge funds that cities don't.
And cities have access to roadway and drainage funds that counties don't.
So it made sense for Wagoner County to take over the responsibility of maintaining the 161st Street Bridge while Broken Arrow takes over responsibility of both lanes of New Orleans east to 215th East Avenue.
Now, to make the swap of assets official, the Broken Arrow City Council has approved an interlocal agreement between the county and the city that outlines the new responsibilities for each entity. Tim and the County Board of Commissioners reviewed the agreement and approved it as well. You can find that agreement on our website if you'd like to review it. Let me close by thanking the Broken Arrow City Council, the Wagoner County Commission, especially Commissioner Kelly, Director Cooper and her team, and Assistant City Manager Kenny Schwab and our team for the creative problem solving that we did to enable both of us to complete this important project for our citizens. Don't forget, as soon as Scott Fest ends here at the events park, construction will begin on this project on New Orleans Street. And finally, to our Broken Arrow residents of both Tulsa and Wagoner counties, thank you for your patience. Look for additional updates very soon. Until then, enjoy the rest of your summer and look forward to seeing you around town.